I'm Jess,
I'm Jesus.
and we just gonna. What we gonna do?
We just gonna talk. We just gonna talk some shit for a little bit.
All right.
You know.
You was just showing me something. What was that?
I was. Everybody has a story,
Hmm.
and everybody's story will always inspire somebody else, right? You have a story. I have a story. Everybody out there has a story, and it starts like this. Don't be ashamed of your story, because it will inspire other people to be great. So.
Everything we go through, it's kind of like a lesson, or it could be like he said something inspiring, like you said, to another person that because they just saw that you overcome a like a hiccup or a little stone in your road, and you rose above it. So there's always something that
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
from.
You know, I have a lot of stories in my life, but those are my stories that inspired me to be a different person as I grew in life, you know. And through these stories, there will always be a wall, a stone in the road, something that's going to divert you from what your plan is in life, right? So you have to find a way to what? See the
Overcome
stone,
it.
see the wall,
Learn the lesson.
learn the lesson, move to the left, to the right, but never stay stagnant. Move above it. And always challenge yourself to what? Be greater than what you want to be in life. You know?
Yeah,
We as
definitely.
parents always tell our kids, we want you to be better than us, because our parents told us we want you to be better than what we did.
Yeah.
So it's a ladder. Everything you want to inspire your children to be what? Better than you.
Better.
There's no bigger cheerleader than a mother or a father.
Yes.
You know, haters are gonna hate,
Always.
but while they hating, we're always gonna inspire our children and our fellow, people around us to be great. You know, if you fail, you
Yes.
failed. It's okay. The
But it
thing
was a
is,
lesson.
yes,
You learned from that failure. We
yeah,
always learn from whatever it was that at that moment, you know, brought us down or stopped us in our track and make us think that this is it, like that's it. No, like we have to understand that there's always something we can learn from failure or from a fucking uh, stone or a wall, anything that comes towards us. We have to learn that it is just a lesson
yes,
that teaches us, okay, this did not work. Okay, let me try something else, because we do not know like what lies ahead or what actually it's entailed for us, by whoever you believe in, or just
exactly.
because.
Yeah, yeah, yes,
It's important to understand that every loss is never a loss. It's
mm-hmm.
always a lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
There's something to be learned.
As in life, I've coached kids, and I've always taught them to always see the bigger picture.
Hmm.
Be that silver lining. You know, a loss is not a loss. A defeat is not a defeat. It's a gain. It's a process of where you learn to where you failed, and you fix those things, and you overcome to where you want to be in life. Everybody has a different purpose. Everybody has a different goal. Everybody's going to do whatever they're going to do in their lives. And hopefully through these small, conversations that we have, we can inspire the people out there to dare to live, to dare to challenge themselves, to challenge their children, to challenge their family members to be better, to land or lend a helping hand, you know, to choose to do better, to choose to be better people, better humans for the good, for the
Yeah.
good of this earth. Right now, what we're living, it's not what we grew up on, So it's in these times, it's not what we were brought up on, from anywhere from 50 on down, you know. There's still racism. There's still a lot of things out there that that
Need
our
to,
kids,
yeah.
yeah, that our kids were never taught, because in schools and just everyday life, we've always taught people to what? Look at people for being people, not by
Yeah.
color,
For
not
who
by
they
race.
are.
You know, now we're living times to where they're trying to bring us back to where maybe 50, 60, 70 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe 80, you know? And
Back to the segregation
yeah, so
era where, like there was this separation of you go here, you go there. Even it used to, like, with sick people, they used to be less than everyone. And it's like we're going back to that. And it's heartbreaking because there's a lot of youth out there that needs help,
yeah,
that is
yeah,
struggling with finding themselves and understanding who they are, where they belong,
yeah,
and
yeah, that is
in
true.
a time where all of this is happening that none of us want to see, but we gotta push forward. We gotta keep
Yeah.
going because time doesn't stop.
Mm-mm.
Like, and this is the only lifetime we have right now, so we have to try and live it as completely and as full as
Yeah,
possible,
that is true.
and give that, like you're saying, that uh ese ejemplo,
Yeah.
that example that we give to, the people that are watching us.
Ujú. Hay algunas veces que nosotros como humanos no comprendemos ni le enseñamos a nuestros hijos el valor de trabajar para lo que es propio de uno. Hay algunas veces que salimos mejor dándole el teléfono, la tableta, para que ellos se acomoden a la sociedad que estamos viviendo ahora. Pero si estamos mirando, como dice uno, correctamente, estos tiempos y esta era no es de nosotros, no es de nuestras enseñanzas. En vez de darle el teléfono, la tableta, lléveselo para
Háblale,
afuera, háblenle de las cosas,
enséñale
enséñenle
de
los
la vida.
valores de lo que es trabajar para uno ganarse un granito de comida. El sudor de la frente de uno vale más que la tableta, que el teléfono. En estos tiempos se nos hace a nosotros más fácil que sacarnos nuestros niños de encima con el teléfono, la tecnología, que
Enseñarle cosas que sean useful,
yeah.
cosas que sean de uso para ellos en la posteridad o en el tiempo. Like, ya no se enseñan las cosas de antes, entendemos, eso es otra generación. Los tiempos son más difíciles para el trabajo y la paga para esta generación. Pero eso es lo que tenemos que enseñarles, que sigan empujando, que sigan hablando, que no callen, que no se rindan, porque aunque el camino es difícil, tú sabes, siempre, se puede seguir. Even if the road is harsh and has a lot of rocks and a lot of haters and a lot of shit that you fucking don't need right now. There's always a purpose behind
Yeah.
all of it,
It's better sometimes to throw a rock in the water to find that rock in the water. You know, my mom and my dad always taught me that no matter what happens in life, there's a purpose. What happened to you yesterday is not going to happen to you tomorrow.
Yes.
Right? Because if you learn from what happened to you yesterday, you're not going to allow it for it to happen for you tomorrow.
So it's always a lesson.
It's always a lesson. There's always something. No matter how good or how bad your day is, you have to find the good. And from there, that you can squeeze lemon juice from a lemon, no matter what.
Yeah.
Right? If it's sour, you make it sweet. You know?
Add some sugar.
Add a little bit of water and sugar. You're going to get there, Life is always going to humble you. There's always going to be something. There's always going to be a no. There's always going to be a door that's going to get closed. It's up to you to find another door, to find another yes, to find another sí, podemos hacerlo, pero este no es el camino. Vamos a buscar otro camino. ¿Tú me entiendes? Hay algunas veces que hay que buscar la manera de ser valiente y como dicen los puertorriqueños, ¿no? Tumbar las puertas que le cierran a uno. ¿Tú me entiendes? No todo porque tienes padrino te van a bautizar.
Exacto.
Tienes que trabajar duro, ganártela, buscarla. Sea en la vida, el amor, el dinero, el trabajo, los estudios.
Lo que sea que uno esté haciendo. Sí. Hay que seguir empujando y seguir tratando porque a veces, y como estamos hablando en esta generación que todo es inmediato, todo es instantáneo y todo, everything is smart y AI this and AI that y todo es más fácil, todo el mundo quiere todo rápido. Everybody wants everything fast, quick, nobody wants to wait, nobody wants to put in effort, and so ahí esta generación quiere ver resultados ya ahí. They want to see results quick, and it's not like that, You're just setting yourself up for failure. Y tú lo que te estás es preparando para fallar cuando quieres que los resultados sean rápidos. Hay trabajo que hacer, hay escalones que subir, puertas que tocar, paredes que tumbar, pero hay que seguir, no importa lo que sea, ¿no?
Sí, yo hablando de tecnología y estoy aquí ahora mismo mirando mi teléfono. Porque de aquí hay una cosa que dice, se lo voy a leer en inglés primero. There's a difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough. Hay una diferencia cuando uno se quiere rendir o cuando ya uno ha tomado lo suficiente, ¿no?
Cuando uno dice ya basta.
Sí, para la juventud, a ellos se le hace fácil se le hace más fácil rendirse. Deciden que rendirse de algo y luchar por otra cosa. Sigan de una manera u otra buscando la manera de hacer este mundo mejor para ustedes y para lo que viene detrás de ustedes, sus niños, sus bisnietos, nietos. Busquen siempre mejorar, no se rindan y no se equivoquen. El camino no es fácil, pero sí se puede. Sí se puede.
No, jóvenes, adultos, hasta ancianos, no importa la edad que uno tenga, si todavía tienes vida, lucha y busca y trata de alcanzar tus metas, lo que tú tienes planeado, porque es la única vida, even no matter your age, if you're young, old, or whatever your age is, you have to keep trying. You have to keep going forward, because while you still have life, there's still There's still time. There's still purpose. There's still something you can do. There's still something that you want to do. So don't wait until it's no longer feasible.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait until you can't no more.
Yeah.
The time is now, pretty much, right? Right. Um,
Malditas mujeres.